song von Elvis Presley. Mr. Joe Esposito wird ebenfalls zu uns kommen. So.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody tonight? I'm getting a flashback, Joe. It feels like I saw these people here before.
It's like a jury, huh?
Yeah, it is. Okay, Joe, give a little bit about you.
I don't know. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, many years ago, and went to music school, studied piano, and before I knew it, I was on the road. I wound up doing many shows, Broadway. I did a lot of television, and went on to Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas, I met Elvis Presley. And before I met him, I was never a fan, but it was just wonderful. Once we shook hands and got to know him, Joe Esposito is the one who introduced me to him. He took me back after the first hour of the rehearsal. And he said, "Would you like to meet Elvis?" I said, "Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. I'm going to work for him. It'd be nice if we met each other." So that's how all that came about. And he's the only artist that every show would open with a song by an Austrian composer. Da 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 da. That's an Austrian. That's Strauss wrote that. So you should be proud. Forever he would open with an Austrian composer's music. Think about that. The show tonight is a killer. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Would you say so?
Oh, I think so. Dennis, first time I was here last year was with Dennis, and he invited me back this time, and I was surprised he did, but he's a wonderful human being. He's a great singer. He loves Elvis too, like we do, and he sings from his heart, you know, and he doesn't try to impersonate Elvis, you know. He just loves to do it. And the band, you know, TCB Band, we worked with them for many years, and it's great to be back with them again anyhow. So I'm from Chicago originally. I got drafted in the Army in 1958, same time Elvis did, and that's how my connection came along. I ended up going to Freiburg, Germany, and same place Elvis came to, and I met him there. We became very close friends. And Joe forgot to tell this though, but one thing about Elvis: the minute you shake his hand and you look in his eyes when you meet him, you feel this aura about him, this energy. You just can't help but like the man. And I do. The minute I shook his hands, we were going to be friends from that time on, and I was there till the day he passed away. So it was just amazing, a wonderful human being. And I knew a lot of guys that didn't think, like Frank Sinatra. When Elvis first came out, he said, "Oh, this kid will never make it. He won't ever make it," even in those days, you know. So, but when he met Elvis and shook his hand, we were friends ever since that time. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of guy Elvis is. And the good thing about it, all you people keep Elvis alive in your hearts and your minds, and that's why he's bigger now than ever. So let's enjoy the show tonight, okay?
Yeah,
We'll be back.